Maeya TV. My name is Alicia. I'm your host as usual. Today I'm with Jos Gomez, who is the president and CEO of Magic Image Entertainment. We're going to talk a little bit about his career and sort of the projects he's been working on. So I want to start off by asking, how are you?
I'm very happy to be here. Thank you. How are you?
I'm very well. I know we had an interview with one of your, co-workers, one of your collaborators, so it's cool to get your insight on your film that you're working.
Yes.
Okay, so I want to start off by asking sort of how you got your start in entertainment, because I know you grew up elsewhere and then you moved here, right?
Yes. Well, long story short, I'm from Mexico City, so I started my entertainment career since I was little. I was a magician. Then I was in novelas. Then I moved to Texas, then Las Vegas. I was a stripper in Vegas.
Wait, okay.
Kidding. I wanted to, but
We never know, we have so many different walks of life here.
So I was in Vegas, then I moved to LA like 25 years ago, and to pursue my acting career.
That's awesome. Can I ask, what novelas were you in?
I was in Quinceañera, Rosa Salvaje. I think that's it.
It's very dramatic, very fun kind of projects, right? Okay, so you move here, and I know you've been working for over 10 years, as you told me. So can you talk to me about how you got into filmmaking, particularly on the producing side?
Well, yeah, I moved here, then I was doing the acting thing, but as you know, as a lot of people know, minorities have it really hard, there are not enough roles for us. So it was hard to book jobs, so one day I'm like, I'm gonna direct my own projects, my own movies. So then I started writing and producing and directing my own projects, so that was 10 years ago.
Yeah. Do you remember what your first project was that you completely finished? Not just that was a story draft, but it actually got...
My project?
Yes.
Oh, yeah, it was a movie called Among Us. It's about aliens coming from the moon, and there's fights and action. So that was almost 10 years ago. Yeah.
Yeah, no, that's so cool.
You can watch it on Amazon Prime.
Yeah. Is that where most of your work is, that you can find it there?
Yeah, Amazon TV, YouTube, the different streaming
different platforms.
Services.
Awesome. Okay, so I want to talk briefly about how you also are the CEO of these two magazines too. One of them, which is it's the second place in Hollywood, which is Magic Image Hollywood magazine, and then the other, which is World Stars, which is your newer one. Can you tell us a little bit about these two projects?
Yes, I started publishing the Magic Image Hollywood magazine 10 years ago because of the same reason. I wanted to promote myself. Being on the cover of a magazine, I wanted to mail it to all the producers, directors, the people who can put me in movies. So that was my idea. But 15 years later, I haven't been in my own magazine. I'm promoting like everybody else. Sorry. So that's basically how it was born, to help me promote myself and other talent in Hollywood.
Oh, that's really cool. So what goes into someone maybe that wants to be in your magazine? How do you find the content for that?
Well, I have writers, I have people who want to be on the cover, or we cover a lot of events. So if anybody wants to be in the magazine, you can reach to me or look for us on social media.
That's awesome. Okay, so I want to talk about, because we have this beautiful poster behind us. So can you tell us about this new project that you've been working on, and how it ties into our previous guest as well?
Yes. Well, this movie is very special to me. Team of Two. You can watch it on Tubi, Amazon, Google Play, YouTube. And yeah, it was very special. We filmed during the pandemic, and it's out now. But it was really fun to film. And I want to thank Ricardo Miranda, a great producer, and the Queen Solicito Vasquez. She's also the producer and my business partner.
That's awesome. Can you tell us a little bit about the premise of the story?
Yeah, it's about a detective who loves the 80s, and he drives a DeLorean because he thinks he lives in 1985. So he fights crime. He has a son, Asian son, and then he saves the world from the pandemic. So this is pre-pandemic. So he's like fighting the bad guy who wants to spread the virus. But it's fun, like a lot of 80s movies references, like Karate Kid, Lethal Weapon, Rocky. So it's a fun movie.
Yeah. So it's like sort of pandemic time, and you filmed it during like the pandemic as well, certain parts. So this must have come together pretty quickly. Was this like an idea that you had before and like added the pandemic element, or was it born out of like the quarantine and things like that?
The story's pre-pandemic. At the end, that's when, at the end of the movie, that's when the pandemic starts. But when we film the movie like a year before the pandemic, during the pandemic, we had to change the story to make it work during the pandemic or based on the pandemic. So we made a lot of changes, and we were filming during the pandemic. So it was kind of hard, but it was fun.
That's awesome. And then I think you're also in it, right?
Yes.
There you go. Do you tend to put yourself in a lot of your films? Do you make cameos and the ones that you're not perhaps the lead in? Like how do you like to direct yourself?
Yeah, I'm the star in all my movies.
Okay.
Nobody else wants me in other movies, so I hire myself.
Yeah.
We're very cheap. Yeah.
Yeah, that's good. You give yourself a good rate, right?
Yes.
Okay. But that's really incredible because that means you know these characters more than anyone else because you wrote them, right?
Yes.
Okay. So let's talk about some of your other projects you worked on. Is there one that stands out to you that you learned a lot from early in your career?
Like any projects, or
Yeah, out of all of them, like anyone that taught you the most, how to be on set, how to put together your film.
That's a good question. Well, I work in a lot of movies, like big budget movies like Ocean's 11, Rush Hour, Scorpion King, big budget movies and TV shows during many years. So that helped me to learn. I like to watch and learn. So yeah, I learned a lot waiting, while waiting to act or whatever I was doing. And yeah, I guess all the movies I did before, I learned a little bit from all of them.
When it comes to your own projects, do you tend to work with the same crew and cast over and over again?
Some, but yeah, I always try to welcome new talent, crew members, and yeah, we're working on the sequel right now. So we're gonna have like some of the same actors and crew, but we're gonna bring new people too.
Oh, that's amazing. What makes someone, whether it's someone on the crew side or on the talent side, someone you want to have repeat business with again? What are like these professional qualities that they have?
Well, they need to be talented and fun and no drama, and basically that's it. Somebody you feel comfortable working with, and somebody who doesn't complain, and yeah, and that's it.
Yeah. From your early start in acting to what you're doing now, is there like a difference on being a Mexican set versus like a Hollywood set?
Well, yeah, here the bigger the budget is, like everything is better, but at the end of the day, it's just basically the same thing. Everybody has the same goal to film, act, or finish the day of filming. But both markets or both, it's fun.
What has been a project that you've had a big challenge on that you had to overcome and that like taught you something going forward?
Which one? Well, this is kind of personal. Like a few years ago, I had a heart attack. So I was filming my first movie. Then I was producing a beauty pageant and working on the magazine. There was too much stress, too much going on. So I had a heart attack, and everything changed. Like it was too much stress, too much work. So I had to change my health, my diet, exercise, like no stress, less work. So that was a big change in my life.
I also do ask because you are also an actor. So what you do sort of to take care of yourself or like get your schedule in order, because that's a big part of being an actor. So you can have your mind clear for your character.
Oh yeah, that's hard because I publish the magazines and then I'm writing 2 scripts right now. But yeah, I always like to act, and then I'm trying to take care of my body, as you can tell.
Yeah. But it's really great because you have to keep your mind sharp for all your projects, right?
Yes.
Okay. As an actor, how do you memorize your lines?
Oh, that's a horrible question.
Do you have an earpiece like Marlon Brando?
No, but something similar. Because normally I'm directing, producing, I'm doing a lot of stuff. So it's like hard for me to concentrate and learn my lines. I try, but it's hard. So my friend Joshua, he's an actor in the movie. He plays my son. He was the one who, because he's very smart, so he was learning all my lines. So he was, feeding me the line. Like I was like line or what's next. So he was helping me a lot.
Oh, that's really cool. Okay, as actors also, sometimes you have that special skills section on your resume, right? What is something that you think maybe they wouldn't know about you? Like, can you have like a special, like you saw me whistle, like can you do anything like outside, do you play a sport that helps you get roles?
Well, yeah, like I play sports, basketball, I'm really good playing basketball, football, not soccer. Soccer, I don't like soccer. But yeah, I play drums, I play piano, I'm a good dancer, I don't know what else to say.
Yeah, you're well-rounded. You've been doing this since you were a kid, right?
Yeah.
So that's part of the performing, right? Okay, I want to also ask you, any project that you had that has really been a miracle to get to like finally get out? Because sometimes those projects like get stuck, whether it's on the production side, whether talent can't do it, last minute changes. Any one of those that you remember, I can't believe we actually got this filmed.
Yes, actually I have a cat and I made a movie about the cat. So imagine how hard it was to film with like a real cat. So it was like a lot of fun, but really hard to make a movie with the cat. So when we finished and it looked good and we had a big premiere, so yeah, I was very proud because, he was biting me and he wasn't happy, but we finished the movie.
Oh my, what was this movie? Can you tell us what was the premise of this?
Yeah, the name is Chiquitito, Chiquitito Meow, and you can watch. It's on YouTube, but it's gonna be on Prime soon. Yeah, it's about a little cat, a baby cat that a kitten that we adopted him. I'm in the movie too. So we adopted the cat, but he's like a bad cat. He's like doing all these bad things. So we get tired of him. So we tell him, like, if you don't change, we're gonna take you back to the shelter. So he's like, what? Like, I'm a cat, like, what's wrong? So he changes and now he's like cooking and cleaning and playing the piano, like doing a lot of good stuff. And at the end of the movie, he saves my life. So it's like a happy ending and, we love him and at the end.
Was this a short or was it a feature?
Yeah, like sure, like 30 minutes.
I'd be like, a feature would
Oh,
be
no,
so
it's
interesting
too
with a cat, right?
Yeah, when I tell people about the movie, everybody's like, "Oh, it's like animation, right? Like something." No, it's like a real cat. Like I never seen like a real cat doing these things in big movies or any movies. So
yeah, it's a diva, the cat, right?
it's,
trailer and everything.
It's a guy, but he thinks he's the biggest star in Hollywood.
Okay. Another question I have is, do you have anyone that you really wanted to work with? Who have you worked with in the past that you want to work with again, and then who's someone you would like to work with in the future?
Well, I would like to work with Ricardo Miranda again. He's a great producer. I would like to work with you in the future and everybody else here.
Let's talk about it.
But yeah, like for me, working with Mark Singer and Lorenzo Lamas was like the biggest dream possible because they were like my heroes since I was little. But yeah, I would like to work with whoever wants to work with me.
Yeah. What about any sort of genre that you want to go into? This seems like it's action, right?
Yes, action comedy.
Yeah. Okay.
So we did sci-fi, but yeah, we're working on some thrillers like horror and comedy action, mainly comedy action.
Yeah. So you do want to venture into other territory.
Yeah, we have a superhero movie coming soon too.
Oh, that's so cool. You can't talk about that yet, or?
Well, we have the script and everything. We're selling it and pitching it, so we're working on it. The Leatherman, so you can Google it and see what's about.
Yeah. Okay. I really quickly I want to ask you also about the concept art for the poster. Who did this and like what's the idea of like showing all these characters and stuff? Because I it's kind of giving you a retro vibe a little bit.
Yeah, yeah, like a retro 80s kind of a poster, and I did it myself. So, but yeah, it's like I don't know. I didn't have a lot of imagination, so I just put all the faces there.
Did you do it?
On a bomb.
Did you do it, or you got an
no,
artist?
I did it.
Oh, you did it. Oh, that's so cool. You should add that to your your title. You know.
Editor, yeah.
Yeah, that's really awesome. Okay. Do you have any advice for anyone that wants to be a filmmaker or maybe have their own magazine? Something that you do. What would you say to like a younger, like filmmaker that's starting out?
I will say just make it happen. Do whatever. Like if you want to act, do it. If you want to produce, direct, launch a business, a magazine, whatever, just do it. It's not easy. It's really hard. A lot of competition here in LA. But if you really want to do it, just make it happen. If I could do it, anyone can, and just work hard and make it happen. Yeah, surround yourself with cool people, talented, or people who really believe in you, and make it happen. Yeah.
That's great advice. Okay. Lastly, can you plug your socials for us, please, and maybe your production company name, where we can find your work?
Yeah, you can follow me on the Instagram, Magic Image Entertainment, or just look for my name, Joss, Joss Gomez, or Magic Image, HollywoodMagazine.com, or just Google my name and everything's just gonna show up.
Yeah. So I mean, anything else like you want to leave us with? Like I think we covered all your projects, huh?
Yeah, we're working in a few movies. We're gonna start filming next month. So we're gonna keep you posted about that, and we're planning to film at least 2 movies this year. And we're gonna celebrate our magazine 15th anniversary. So we're gonna have a big party like in 2 months. So I'll keep you posted.
Awesome.
And then we're gonna have a premiere of a couple of shorts we have. So yeah, I'll keep you posted.
Yeah, are you in the festival circuit for any of your projects right now?
Not right now.
Not right now.
It's just gonna be like a private friends and media screening premiere.
Yeah, that's awesome. So check out his projects, check out him on the gram, and we are so grateful to have you here. Thank you so much for coming. And thank you to everyone at Maeya TV for watching. Stick around for the next one. Bye.
Bye.